Rockstar surprised me today. I was pretty sure that last week we had the worst possible discounts, and I remind you that there were discounts on peas and beans, but no, this week we are getting something even worse. But that's not what I wanna discuss with you in this video. Of course, I will tell you quickly about the discounts and super awesome offers of this week, but the main topic is that I've made a vote on my channel, and the question was pretty simple: are you still playing in Red Dead Online? And results were pretty interesting. Surprising to me, not really optimistic, but pretty interesting. So that's what I wanna really discuss in this video, as well as sharing some players' opinions and of course my own opinion and experience. But let's begin with offers and discounts, and if you wanna jump into the main discussion, timecode will be in the description. First discount is for collector's items that you can buy from Madame Nazar, and of course I'm talking about the shovel, metal detector and refined binoculars. It's a 40%, and to be honest, this one is actually good for new players, because it's kinda hard to afford this shovel and especially metal detector when you are a low level, but once you gonna buy these items, you will have a good solid way of grinding money and experience in this game. On the other hand, all the high levels already have this stuff, so they don't care. Plus, refined binoculars is kinda useless, and it doesn't matter how much money do you have, I still don't suggest you to buy this with any discount. And we're done with decent discounts, because next are pretty pathetic ones. So first of all, there is a discount for all the dogs in the game, and I'm not quite sure who exactly asked for this discount. Certainly not me. First of all, because I already have a dog, and second, because read my nickname carefully. Next discount is for horses, and you might say, oh wow, for horses, it's cool, it's never been a discount for horses. First of all, there were many discounts for horses during last time, and second, there is a discount only for the cheapest horses, so I'm not quite sure who needs this. I mean, high-level players don't care because they have enough money and enough horses, and for new players I don't suggest you to buy any of these horses. You can stick with your free horse, you'll be fine, just make sure that you have good saddle and the most expensive stirrups. You'll be absolutely fine. In a featured series there is a hat for the heels with free aiming this week, and I mean, good luck in finding not an empty lobby, because in my experience this one is not definitely the most popular game mode in the game. Anyway, now when we are done with the bonuses and discounts, let's talk about some really interesting stuff. So the answer to the question, are you still playing in Red Dead Online? There were 2000 votes and 24% said yes, a lot. 24% said that yes, but only logging in for daily challenges, and 20% are playing not too often, even not making daily challenges on regular basis, and 32% are not playing at all, which is kinda interesting. On my Russian language channel, almost half of the people said that they are not playing at all. And you might say, okay, 32%, it's not too much, but yes, it's too much, because keep in mind that the audience of my channel, people who are voting, are the biggest and the most loyal fans of this game, and majority of people who voted are actually high levels. So having 1/3 of the most loyal fan base of a game not playing at all is quite a disappointing result, and keep in mind that only 1/4 of all who voted are actually playing regularly. As for me, I'm almost not playing in the Red Dead Online for 2 weeks now, since the time when I've made my video that I lost my faith in this game. Because you know, I'm not that kind of person who would make such a video but still will be playing every day. If I'm saying that I lost my faith, it means that I'm kinda disappointed with the game, right? So I'm playing Red Dead Online really occasionally. I'm done with my daily challenge streak, I'm not visiting PvP, anyways there is nothing interesting in a special series last time. But let's continue with some other players' opinions. And by the way, big spasibo for anyone who voted or left the comment. There were many comments, actually I've read all of them, but choose only the most popular to show in this video. And the first one is from Jeffrey Herman, and he's saying, I haven't played for 2 months and I was a loyal everyday player since day 1 beta. Sad to see this beautiful game die in front of my eyes. Well, what can I say, that's a common situation. I know many loyal players who have been playing for a long time and they are done now, they're not playing anymore. They're disappointed and they lost their faith. And including me, by the way. And of course for all us, for all the fans, it's kinda hard to see what is going on with this beautiful game. So much wasted potential. Hope that's gonna change someday, but I'm not quite sure anymore. Next comment is from Paul McGrady. I've actually started the story over again. This time Arthur's gonna be an outlaw. And you know what? I've seen many comments like that. People are saying they would rather play in a story mode again, maybe for the second or even third time, but not play in Red Dead Online. And here is some dark secret about me. I haven't finished story mode at all, and even I am thinking about maybe I should start this. Now it's a perfect time, I guess. Next one. I stopped playing the game around March. I had a feeling Rockstar would betray us again since the Moonshiner update dropped game-breaking bugs, with all the bugs being in the game, and there were no bug fixes so ever after all the time. Not worth pushing a dead mule. And yet another extremely popular opinion. Many people are saying that they are done with the game because of the amount of bugs and glitches that developers doesn't seem to care about. Just think about the rapid fire Lancaster bug. Who cares? It's in the game for almost a year now. Nobody cares. But okay, that's a minor bug, it affects only PvP. But how about some bigger bugs and glitches? For example, creeps not spawning a camp or poor animal spawns. They are still there and it doesn't seem to get better. Next one is from G. Kovostis, and he says, I feel like I'm enslaved by my daily streak, so here's an advice for you, dude. Just set yourself free. They are not worth it. Don't do it. If you have a feeling like that, just stop doing daily challenges. I mean, Chris Barney B says, had a break but now playing a bit more, only in free aim, it's more fun. Well, of course, trying something new is a good way of bringing fun and enjoyment back.
That's what she said.
So actually it can be fun to try free aiming, try sniper rifles, maybe bow, maybe even without a painted black. And I've actually done this year ago when we had this long period without any new content. But you know, there is a problem. This method works, but it works only for a short time, then you're gonna be bored again. Next one I found pretty interesting. Saddest part is, I started playing it in January and I stopped it in February, just because there really isn't any good intensive to play instead of other games. It's interesting because for me the situation is kinda opposite. After Red Dead Online it's kinda hard for me to play in other games, because you know, after this beautiful, graphically, visually beautiful world with lots of small details, with a lot of depth in it, it's kinda hard to play and even to look at some other games. And of course I understand that Red Dead Online is far from perfect, it has many problems we were talking about already in this video, but still, after this game it's kinda hard to look at other games, at least of the same genre. So yeah, I still wanna play in Red Dead Online, just not in a Red Dead Online in a current state. So I guess all I have is to wait for a next big update and of course to hope hope that this big update is gonna be good and it's gonna change many things. Anyways, the last comment is the most popular one, that's why I'm gonna read it with a strong Russian accent. John T. Ton says, "All it has taken is a half-decent game to capture my interest, and apart from a few dailies, Red Dead has been dropped like a stone. Too little, too late. It's going to need a Dutch miracle to bring me back now." Well, what can I say? I hope that Rockstars have a plan, if you know what I mean. Anyway guys, here is the conclusion. Weekly updates are getting worse each week. It's kinda hard to imagine, but they do. So many people are leaving the game, many people are losing faith. Only small amount of people are actually playing regularly, and most of these people are probably new and beginner players. So the only question now whether Rockstar will be able to do something to save this game. And of course I don't know the answer to this question, and you probably don't know it too, but still share your opinion in the comments. And I hope you enjoyed this video, so thank you for watching. See ya, до свидания.